know Siu Tao? You know how we do jump, tan, jut, new jut, right? But you know tan jut from Siu Tao? You're going to use tan jut. So when you hit tan, you're going to jut like this, and the hand that grabs is the hand that punches. So you're going to go, you're going to go like this. You're going to put your hand here, and you're going to go around behind him. Here. Lift him. Lock your hands together. Kick this leg. And it breaks his arm. It looks like, there's a little window here. It looks like, you know the Greek design that's like a key? They call it a key lock, a Greek key lock design. Sometimes you see Greek things on the menu. Yeah, it's called a key lock. In English we call it a key lock. I don't know what you guys call it. But that's why I call this a key lock. So what happens is, he lock fun and I woo. Now I'm going to moisten line, outside facing, leak, trap crane. Which, by the way, this is a pressing trap when you leak. Now, once I hit like this, you see his arm's a little bit bent right here? So I put my hand, pretty much the back of my hand, on the bottom of his bicep like this. And I put my bicep on his wrist. And then I have this effect. See? So now, once I get the key lock like this, I'm going to drive the Wu Sao forward and hit. So this is what I call a key lock. All right? So I'm going to go boom, boom, boom. So I'm going to have a pressing trap. Slowly. That's called Kam La Sao also. So you take the person's hand and you pull it to Ding Sao, pull it to Hang Sao, pull it to Ding Sao, pull it to Hang Sao. And you can, of course, pull it to Ding Sao, pull it to Hang Sao. Pull it to Ding Sao, Ji Sao, Lai Sao, Pao Da. Pao Sao, Pao Da with a hit. It comes, let's do it with this. Is this your bad leg? Yes. Okay, we'll do it that way. So when the big round kick comes, you can hit it and wrap it, and then you can break it right here. That would be a leg trap, arm trap's legs. But it's also leg trapping me. So I'm using my arm and my leg to trap his leg. So you would just hit that thing, and then you put your leg under it, so you can break the shit out of his leg. So that could be leg traps legs, or arm traps legs. And I'll use my leg to trap his leg. And I can either push like this, or I can push like that. And that would be a leg trap. Now, whenever leg traps are funny, anytime that you pull, if Bryce won't let me pull, if I pull and it won't go, just push, and then you pull, and it'll come out. And the same thing, if you push and the dude won't let you, just pull. So you can fake him out by starting the leg trap in one direction and then finishing it in the other direction. So that's one of the leg traps I'm using. Another nice one is like, let's say I kick to the groin and I put down Lao Set So. You remember this from the Chun form. And then I go, just make him sit down. So if you get your leg inside, that's Lao Set So. He takes right out. One thing I like for a leg trap for Lao Set So, go on the mat for a second. Okay. Sometimes you go to take the person down and they won't go. If you won't go, you know what I mean? You won't go. So what I'll do is I'll Lao Set So, then he's going to go. So that's a leg trap. When you use your leg like that, you go behind his leg, and I was using my shoulder and my leg. So that's leg traps legs. Where you kick and then pull the person into a punch. So you kick and use your foot. Or Bryce does a big round kick and I go boom. That way I use my foot to trap his body. Of course I did it easy, but if I did it hard, it would suck to be him. So that's a leg trap 5. The triangle choke we did yesterday is leg trap's head. Yeah? But you can do, in ground fighting, you can do certain moves where your leg traps his body. Let me give you a good example. You got one here, and then tuck down in here. Now I slid to here, and then when I pushed him down, I went and back here. make a T with my foot on his foot to trap it. So this is also a foot trap. So I go bong, tanda, normal. Right? Now I'm going to re-trap and grab his throat like this. Now once you have the throat, you slide your foot and put it on his toe like that. And there's two reasons for this. One is if I don't slide, this is weak for me. Right? If I slide, this is stronger for me. Jet gyo. But also it makes it a foot trap. Because now he can't move his foot to get free. And you can push him over. And then when I do lat fun, I switch. So I do a little jump. Bong sao wang gyo, lap sao jing gyo. It's called mo yin gyo. Means you can't see it. Now after I do this one, I trap the shoulder, and then I can knee. Well, I hold the shoulder here, and then out it comes. So let's say, I'll change it because you did enough ball. So let's do punch, let's go jam, fun like this. Re-trap headbutt. Then you're going to step like this, and you're going to kick, kick. And you stretch it back and both each kick. So we're going to go jam, fun, re-trap headbutt, side step, kick, kick. Once you boom, like that moment, he can't do anything. Because one of your hands is doing everything, trapping everything. When that round kick thing came, and I, like this is like one hand traps everything. There's not really much Bryce can do right now. There's something, but there's not much. So it's one hand traps all. From here, and then just bring it to yourself and elbow. Really easy, but most people don't expect it. Okay, closed.
Il fait lap fun, je bloque vous, puis ici je viens chercher son bras et je frappe au coup de coude.
House out, yeah.
Pas au centre, voilà, et je frappe au coup de coude.
Yep. See, because the trick, what you want, you didn't see it because I did it to you, but he does the pak down and then he does the lock fun. So you're like this, right? You should have something to bridge. So I kind of push this hand down and turn this hand over and I bring it to myself. And then I can, see when you hold, and then the bottom hand, see, and he runs right in, sorry. He runs right into your elbow here. And he runs right into your elbow. If you want to make it work, hop down, twice, just do it twice. 1, 2, 3. And then you re-trap it. It's been trapped once, you trap it again. Like the slow attacks, I call that a re-trap. It's trapped, it's re-trapped. It's re-trapped. That's called a re-trap. Or sometimes I call it a switch trap. You know in the slow attacks when you do, let's say you do the bong, lop, I would call that a switch trap. When you switch from one hand to the other, switch trap or re-trap. We're going to go 1 is ball, 2 is punch, 3 is trap, 4 is headbutt, and then we'll choke them. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, choke. After we shoulder trap knee, we could also break his arm and then super choke. We could, after we do this in the shoulder trap knee, we could break his neck like before. There's so many possibilities once you have the person down. But let's worry about the shoulder trap. So we're going to block. The bottom hand comes up. This hand goes on top, and we knee. Right? So block. It comes up. This goes on top, and we knee. Let's just worry about the shoulder trap. Headbutt. Okay? Here, and punch her. But that's going to be the other shoulder trap you haven't seen yet. So I have two shoulder traps happening. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trap my opponent's shoulder and punch him, then trap his shoulder again and punch him the other direction.
Yeah.
Go bong, and I'm going to go punch. I'm going to go forearm headbutt. Then I'm going to, I don't have to do it so many times, I'm exaggerating. But I push him into my, like this. Then when I go like this, look how easy it is to throw. You can throw, do Lysau, and then you're going to forearm strike me, like that. So we learned that there's a defense against that, which is Biujong, right? And usually after that, we wrap and hit. But I'm going to show you the counter to that, which uses a shoulder trap. So this time, when Bryce punches at me, and I use this, and he uses Biujong, right? And he's going to wrap my hand, I shoulder trap in both hands. So if I bong, I lap fun, elbow, past his neck, no, yes, and I push down, hooking trap.
Puis, j'avance avec la jambe avant,
Bicep.
en écartant les bras.
Yes, wide, wide.
Puis ici, je viens serrer son cou, serrer ses bras,
Feel it near the hand.
et je plaque la tête contre lui.
Near the hand. You want to be near the hand. Yes. Okay.
Je me déplace sur le côté, puis je viens placer ma jambe qui est en arrière, derrière l'arrière. Je pivote.
Wrap and hit. Sweep this leg. Stomp down on it. So, one. Slap and strike like before. Take over. I call that a takeover trap. So if you stop with one, take over with the other. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the next thing I do is I'm going to take a step and I'm going to shoot my hands on top. No. Yes. On top. Not here. Near the hand. Near the hand. Not near the elbow. Near the hand. So I go unlock, then my front foot steps, and then shoot. My head's here. So he can't punch me with his other hand. Alright? That's a trap. Then I close my hands. See what I'm telling? Supposed to kick me, I just duck my head and I make a cup. And now I have foot cell on the hip, boom, right ball. Now, so in between his moves, while the person's trying to hit you, you hit them in between. That's a timing trap. We are closed. And you're going to punch down low and then up high. Okay? No. No. Super slow. Super slow. You'll always get there first. That's a timing trap. You trap him by moving. We can go from here and trap both of his arms with one. Look. What I did from right here is I reached over. Oh, sorry. I think I did from here tonight because I wanted to show you. Okay? And I reach over the top. I can do it a couple ways. I can go right from here and trap over the top like that. Or I can do it right from here and trap over the top like that. Or another nice one is you wait till you're in bong and you trap this arm and lay over like that. So right from bong, collapse, grab. You see, I feed it to myself. From bong, I kind of feed it to myself, grab, and pin his arms like that. So that's a Guai-Jung trap, like the Guai-Jung and the Fuji. Pak Dai, he does Pak, and he holds on really hard. The simple trapping reversal is just that. So you might go Pak, and just boom. Simple trapping reversal. Or if you want to do it Fuji, you can straight out of the Fuji form, right here, this hand just comes back like that. It's trapping reversal. You use the opponent's grab against them. That's one of the nice ways to do it, as a trapping reversal. So trapping reversals happen in a lot of situations. He grabs me, he won't let go. I can stupid trap. He grabs me, I just pull him into a punch. Bong, a lot of fun. Bong, a lot of fun. And he won't let go. Right here, he won't let go. He just like that. So it's called a trapping reversal when you use their grab against them. I can, from here, I came here. So my move, shot over. That would be, I can hit him in the groin with my hip. So as you were looking at my shoulder, but my hip was hitting the balls. So you can use your hip, that's called how you, when you use your hip to trap or strike.
Second, je bloque, you, je tire le bras, je frappe la gueule, puis je chope la taille derrière et je viens frapper ici, coup de coude, avec un déplacement.
Lock Chun Dai Jam. Then what I'm going to do is like this. So I bong and I lock Chun Dai Jam. Right? Then what I do is I trap like this on his back, and I'm going to hit like this and sweep the leg out. So bong, lock, waist trap, jing jam. Hold this, and go. Bong. Smash his head into it. You know I love to do that. He blocks it. This time he's going to block it. So he blocks it. Okay. He blocks it. He blocks it. See, even